Hey, guess who's here? It's Dr. Stacy Becker Walker, my favorite dentist, Dr. Stacy, along with Kevin Jackson, and I don't even know who this dude is. He just came in. He's been sitting in the studio since we started the broadcast here, and I don't even know. It's Rick Perry. And, of course, we have some of the salespeople in here. I'm surprised the alarm didn't go off. What are you guys doing in the thing here? And come here and give us a hug. It's Dr. Stacy, but look at her. She's an awesome dentist. She's my dentist. Look at my teeth.
They look good.
Beautiful. Nice to see you. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Okay, we're going to go on the air here. You brought a cake. We won't talk about that part of it. Yes, indeed. I'm going to put this on the newsreel, so make sure you know. Okay? Yeah! We're about to have some cake provided to us by the dentist here. And if that wasn't enough, Stacy Becker Walker in the offices. Now, ladies and gentlemen, guess who we have here? It's my boys from Bobcat. Yeah! BobcatSTL.com. BobcatofSTL.com. These are guys who support the show. So I'm asking you to support them, much like I ask you to support all the people who are supporting the show. Bobcat. I told people the other day that I was actually going to get a Bobcat and use it as my own personal vehicle. So that when I'm driving down the highway and somebody's in my way, I can just remove them with all the little attachments that are on my Bobcat.
We can hook you up.
I don't think the police will go for that, but, who knows.
They're not going to outrun them either.
American made, everybody. Check it out. BobcatofSTL.com. All right, so without further ado, let's get on to the news of the day. As you know, up in Quincy, we were greeted to the left, right, left, right, left. The riot police who were greeting the Tea Party protesters, and you know how violent they have been. Actually, do you know how violent they have been? There has not been one instance since the inception of the Tea Party movement of one person around the country doing anything violent at all? Did you notice in Arizona, by the way, when the people were running around with scars over their faces and throwing bottles, did you notice anybody in riot gear? I mean, honestly, this was a joke, but it was meant to be. Well, let's put it this way. If these were union people up there protesting, or a minority group, or even a group of Hispanics promoting illegal immigration, the riot police would be seen as intimidators. Instead, this was designed as a visual. In the Obama administration, folks, they had this down. You create this visual, so when people see the Tea Partiers and riot police, they make the connection that the Tea Partiers are violent. And it's a darn crying shame what's going on and how these people are being treated. But in the end, it was peaceful as usual. By the way, did you also hear about Sarah Palin, who said, listen, this is all Barack Obama's doing when he's talking about racism and all that kind of stuff. He's trying to fan the flames of racism. I talked to Pam Geller as well as Kevin Jackson, as you saw earlier, from the blacksphere.net and Pam from atlasshrugs.com, that really this is all essentially a situation where Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton are going out there and they're creating a race issue out of this because they know, as well as President Obama knows, that black Americans are against illegal immigration. They support this law in Arizona for the most part. That's the hunch, at least. And yet Jackson and Sharpton are trying to redirect them into that other way, and shamelessly so, and that's unfortunate. Also, the news, Puerto Rico wants to become a state. Maybe that's the place where we ought to be sending, or maybe we should invite the illegal immigrants there. And also, Laura Bush with a new book out, and she is suggesting that President Bush and she and some people on his staff were poisoned at the G8 summit. That's pretty incredible stuff. And also, by the way, the ferret that was mailed in the mail. That's a story that I posted on Allman's Electric Stove at 971talk.com. Allman's Electric Stove at 971talk.com. Thanks a lot for listening to the show. Support my sponsors. MacArthur's Bakery supports the electric stove, by the way. And we will talk with you tomorrow on Allman in the Morning. Yeah, it's coming. Sense Radio.